New intro. So much love and appreciation to those of you who have been with me for the 2 year period plus that I've been doing this. Thank you for showing your love and support to the channel. And to anybody else who is brand new to the platform and you would like to support the channel, also, you can do it by way of Patreon, Anchor, the clothing store, and also the shoe shop that is listed in the comment description below. And again, thank you to any and all of you guys who have been here to support this channel during the 2+ year period. I wouldn't be able to do what I do every single day without you. New Jersey officials have launched a pilot amnesty program for people to confess abuse of Medicaid benefits after more than 24 fraud arrests in the booming community of Lakewood. The Office of the State Comptroller Medicaid Fraud Division stated that the program would start Tuesday and run 3 months. Under the Ocean County Recipients Voluntary Disclosure Program, people would have to repay benefits they received while ineligible, plus a civil penalty. They would also have to agree not to accept Medicaid for 1 year, but if they meet all the program requirements, the Comptroller Office will not refer them for prosecution, and the Ocean City Prosecutor's Office stated that it will not pursue charges. For now, the program is open only to residents of Ocean County who have received Medicaid, have not settled already with the Comptroller's Office, and are not already facing charges. In late June and early July, state and federal authorities charged 26 people from Ocean City town of Lakewood, including a prominent local rabbi and a special needs school teacher, with a laundry list of fraud counts. At the heart of the charges is an allegation that they all, in one way or another, failed to report or otherwise conceal significant income that would have made them ineligible for the assistance program in which they enrolled. In total, state and federal prosecutors have stated that the families collected more than $2.4 million in benefits. The charges shook Lakewood, whose population tripled since 1980 as the Orthodox Jewish population there surged. The town is now one of New Jersey's largest as a result. The Asbury Park Press had reported that hundreds of Lakewood residents contacted town officials after the arrest, seeking amnesty or guidance on whether they broke the law or not. The Lakewood VAD, a council of Orthodox religious leaders and businessmen, support the amnesty program. The Ocean County Prosecutor's Office, in a blog posted Monday, pushed back against criticism of the amnesty and complaints it was not acting aggressively enough to pursue more fraud cases in that town. Quote, in terms of the amnesty program, the New Jersey State Comptroller's Office indicated the amnesty program came from them. We have no authority to mandate or monitor how the state agency does business. All right, so the one reason I wanted to bring up that old article from 2017 is because it has much to do with the video that I brought to you guys, which is directly in front of you, which is called How Decades of U.S. Welfare Policies Lifted Up the White Middle Class and Largely Excluded Black Americans, right? So, all the time, for many decades, we've always heard that, hey, the African American community are the main ones using up, all of the welfare, Medicaid, Medicare, and all of these subsidies and different things like that, right? They always say that the Black community are the #1 recipients and beneficiaries when it comes to this. But if you look at the statistics, if you look at the state by state, when you look at the population, when you look at the demographics, you will clearly see that overwhelmingly it is not Black people that is the #1 beneficiaries when it comes to a lot of these government benefits and a lot of these monies. It is not Black people, right, who are committing a lot of these frauds upwards into millions, if not the hundreds of millions of dollars, and they're allowed, right, to get away with this for many years, right? They can take trips, they can go to cruises, they can go to Cancun, Italy, Paris, France, Australia. They can use this money to do a variety of things, including also creating businesses within their own communities. And the government will just keep watching them for several years, and then they'll decide to sit up there and bust them, right? After they've already used up a lot of money and helped to benefit and give jobs to a lot of other people, right? But mind you, when it happens in the Black community, right, the same exact thing, right, where you have some people that are, not being 100% honest, what normally happens? It's not a wait and see. It's not a game and watch type of deal. They will automatically be, oh, we know that we gave you whatnot or whatever, and you decided not to report it. Guess what? Clink, clink, you're going to jail, right? 9 times out of 10, 10 times out of 10, that's usually how it works. right? Whenever things take place within the black community and it's done by somebody black, they are so quick and fast to directly act. But if it happens by other ethnicities, they will magically have some type of sympathy. They will magically, you know what, we need to come up with a program. We have to help these people because obviously they need help, and this is what they're there for, and this is what we are here for as a government. We are here to work for them, not for black people, but we're here to work for everybody else. We're here to benefit everybody else. We're here to give a helping hand, whenever they need it. And that's clearly what they did. In New Jersey, they decided to have an amnesty program where people can come there honestly, be like, hey, I stole and took money from the government, call me red-handed, but I just wanted to come clean and be honest with it and wonder if I could be a part of this amnesty program and go through whatever trials that you need me to go through, and that's it for me. I'll never do it again, right? And they're allowed to do that. These are the things that they will do for their own people. You heard, some of the higher ups in the Orthodox Jewish community, they were like, hey, we are okay with this program. I know you are, because you are for everything when it has to deal with protecting your own people. And like I said, there's nothing wrong with that. You're looking out for your community and your people's best interest. You're trying to make sure that they're, pretty much going to get a slap on the wrist, right? When it comes to anybody else, though, it's like, hey, that's your problem. Let your leaders, directly deal with that. So, and this also is to further show black people, this is what happens when you have leaders, or you have certain people in position that are going to look out for the best interest of the community and the people directly within it. If we had, as the Jewish community has, if we have the exact same leaders, right, that's looking out for the best interest of their people and making sure that, certain programs or different things would be in place in order to alleviate, a lot of that legal weight, right? If we had that exact same thing, I'm pretty sure the black community would be a little bit of a different place at this moment in time. But sorry to say, we don't. We don't at all. We have a lot of leaders that are there that are all talk, and they're there to absorb money, and they're looking out for their best interest and their bottom line. That's it. So, yet again, this is America at, the end of the day. But anyways, let me know what you guys think about this video and everything that I stated on top of the other information from the other video that I've listed, which I will have posted in the comment section below pinned. And as always, peace, love, and stay tuned for the next video.